Hello. Last week we worked with toys on fetch mostly, but I also want to talk a little bit about hold just before we get into it. So we're going to do some holding tomorrow and some more fetching tomorrow. So for the fetch, you're getting the dog excited in the toy. For both fetch and hold, they're starting the same in terms of getting them to put their head on the toy, put their nose on the toy, good boy. Yes, good boy. So clicking and rewarding for any interaction with my toy. Yes. Now I've clicked and rewarded a couple times just for interaction. Now I want to have a light tug on that toy. Yes. Right now you don't necessarily need an out command, but you can start to add it when the dog's grabbing happily like Pan is. And you can also add a taking it command. Take it, drop. Yes, good boy. So take it is taking it into your mouth. Take it. Yes. And then I'm clicking, he's dropping. So the drop sort of happens as soon as he knows he's got the reward. Okay. Take it. Drop. Good boy. For fetch, you're just starting off really short distances. Go get it. Initially just thinking, I want you to bring it back for your reward. Go get it. Now, if the dog is really not interested in bringing that toy back for a reward, two different options. One, well, first solution, smaller room, so they can't take off with a toy and have a party on their own. Your second option is a toy like the tennis ball I used last week with a hole in it. So to get the treat, they have to bring the toy back for you. Third option is to buy a couple of the same toys. So I do have a couple of these bones. Go get it. And I add a command, bring it. Yes. Now you notice when I had my hand outstretched, Pan actually retrieved to the hand. We're going to work a little bit this on week 2 and 3. The way I teach retrieve to hand is I start with back chaining. Now back chaining is you start with the last behavior you want in the chain and then teach the next, the next, the next until you end up teaching the first behavior and asking for the back. Sounds confusing, I'll make it make sense. So for back chaining retrieve to hand, I'm going to ask Pan just to touch the bone in my hand. Take it and clip just for that touch. And then take it, drop. Yes. Leaving my hand there, really, really easy for him to get. Hi, that's mine. Those are my cookies. Thank you. I know you want my cookies. Take it, drop. Yes. As he's starting to get used to that idea, understanding that the hand is where this is going, then we're going to put it on the floor, bring it, and offer a low hand. So it's easier for them to drop into the hand when it's low. To help demonstrate, I'm going to use Rue. Pan, go for it. So Rue does not have a very good retrieve to hand, hence me using Rue. Release. Rue's still learning retrieve to hand, so his might not look as nice as Pan's. Ready? Go get it, Rue! So with him, I have to put my hand on the floor, and I'm letting him make a lot of mistakes. Yes! And if it touches my hand, then he gets a cookie. Go get it! Yes! Good boy! Go get it! And he's reliably now putting that on my hand on the floor. We're going to up the criteria, and I'm going to present my hand a little higher. Almost. Try again. Yes! Good boy! Go get it. Go get your bone. Hey, go get it. Yes! Good boy. Okay, go crate. And you're going to build on that and build on that and build on that till they really have an understanding that it comes to the hand. And then you can change your body position. I'm sitting just as easy for my dog. Release, and it's easy for me. But if it's not easy for you to sit, you can do it standing. Pan has a standing retrieve to hand. Get it. Bring it. Whoa. Whoopsie. Try again. Yes, good boy. What Pan does not have is a retrieve with a sit. We're still working on that one. That would be the next level. So you get a retrieve to hand, and they're going to hold it in their mouth before they drop it in your hand. Maybe hold it in their mouth and sit before they drop it in your hand. Speaking of hold, So hold is about duration. Duration is tough with dogs like this breed. These are herding breeds that don't really love holding things in their mouth. So to build duration on a hold, I'm basically using that take it and drop command. If they drop it before I've said drop, no click. But because I know that neither of these dogs can hold for very long, my duration is super, super short. So when I use Pan, it's going to be take it, drop. Almost instantaneous. Take it, drop. So it's like maybe a second. Take it, drop. I really, really want to build up a whole bunch of successes. Take it, drop. Before I ask for anything complicated. So I'm going to ask for a little more duration. Take it. Whoops. Take it, drop. And go back to less duration. Take it, drop. Yes, that was a nice long duration. About 3 seconds, so he gets a bit of jackpot. So where you other ways that you can help build duration in your hold and your retrieve is to just switch between one obstacle and another obstacle. So one of the tricks on your list is carrying my purse. I've used for Pan, carrying my basket. Thank you. And it's just the same steps as you do for something easy like a toy. Another little fun thing you can do with a carry and a hold, as well as a little bit of hand targeting, is this complicated system, which if you look through the YouTube videos, you will see Pan doing. And I basically just taught it through putting my hand over initially and doing some back chain, where I started off with these on the hole and he pulled them off and then put them back on. He really, really likes that toy. Now another possibility for training your hold is to use something called reverse luring. So reverse luring builds on the exercise we did last week of It's Your Choice, where you hold a treat in your hand, and when the dog does something nice, then you get the treat. Hold a treat in your hand. If they do a good behavior, yes, take it. So similarly, with a hold, you can ask them to take it, yes. And then you open your hand like you would with It's Your Choice to say you can have this, which means that the hold is complete. So take it. Oh, good boy, take it. Now what I did there with the open and the close of the hand, when it's open, the dog understands the reward is coming. When it's closed, it means you're doing something not correct. So every time he went to drop the bone, I would close my hand again. And if he held the bone, I'd leave it open. So I'll just show you again. Take it. Yes, good boy. Pan's still not got a very good duration on his hold, so I am helping him by keeping hold of the bone. Good boy, all done. So it's a couple different methods for teaching a hold, teaching a fetch, teaching a retrieve to hand. Honestly, there's no way to cheat it. You just have to put in those foundations. The retrieves, the holds, all lead to some really fun tricks. Bring me my socks, put tissues in the garbage for me, stacking rings, holding funny signs, holding flags. It's completely worth it. It just takes a long, long time. A lot of repetitions, a lot of successful repetitions in the bank in order to get that behavior.